Dude, I just started the live.
I'm kidding. I had to do it once.
Don't do it again.
Yeah.
Stop, no.
Top 5 black-eyed children caught on camera. Out of
We're
all
live
the creepy
again.
urban legends.
We are live again. Make sure you guys subscribe. Come watch me react to scary movies.
And supernatural tales from the internet. Some of the most frightening and bizarre may be the stories of the so-called black-eyed children or black-eyed kids. Black-eyed children are supposedly supernatural creatures that resemble children between the ages of 6 and 16 years old, with pale skin and coal black eyes.
What the freak's wrong with you?
I have sugar tender high.
I can freaking tell. I can freaking tell.
And coal black eyes.
Oh
I can hear you. Jesus. What the freak's wrong with you?
I have sugar tender high.
I can freaking tell. I can freaking tell. Alright.
These creatures are often said to appear on lonely roads asking for a ride, or even at the front door of a home asking to be allowed inside. It is said that allowing a black-eyed child inside a car or a house results in a horrible curse being placed on the occupant. The urban legend is not specific on exactly what the black-eyed children might be. Explanations range from ghosts and evil spirits, all the way to possessed children and even demons. They are also said to inhabit solitary locations, such as forests or uninhabited countryside roads. These are 5 videos of people who claim to have captured black-eyed children on video. The stories are presented as they were related by the original video posters. But as always, it's up to you to choose what you believe. Summoning black-eyed children.
What the
Creator of the
freak?
channel Fantastic Daily says that he is obsessed with finding evidence that proves the existence of so-called black-eyed children. As such,
Did
he
you
has
hear what
studied
it said?
hours of alleged footage of these beings.
Delayed.
He says that he believes that he has found a sound isolated in lower audio frequencies that can actually be used to summon black-eyed children. As an experiment, he set up his laptop camera to record overnight while continuously playing this low-frequency tone, in hopes that he would actually lure a black-eyed child to his door and catch the incident on camera. On the first night, his laptop camera recorded nothing.
Ow, it sounds like somebody's farting.
On the second night, something activated his motion-sensitive outdoor light. But again, there was nothing on camera. Night 3, nothing. Night 4, still nothing appeared. But then, very late on night 5, something shocking happened.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck was that?
Someone appears on the front porch, standing and staring inside the house for over an hour.
There's a black-eyed
Look at
child.
that. That is crazy.
Is it a black-eyed child?
How long was it out? Man, this is like an hour. It was out there for like over an hour.
As the strange visitor left, the investigator claims that he was awoken by the sound of movement outside and got up to check.
Hello?
Hello there, black-eyed child. Really?
Hello?
There was no one there,
Oh my.
but the gate to the house had been left open.
Hey, very good.
Eerily enough, the man lives in a secluded area, only accessible via a long unpaved road through the woods, so any visitor at any time would be uncommon. But he says that this visitor was absolutely
It's
terrifying.
a black-eyed child.
A creepy photobomb. Chinese-Canadian musician Milo LV posted a simple Instagram video of her and a friend hanging out by the pool.
Hey guys, it's super hot in Vancouver today, and me and Joanna are just waiting for our friend who's super late to come today. And if you guys see this video, take a look at how nice the drink, the cute girl, and how nice the pool is. You guys should come right now and join us, right? Right? Okay, you know what? Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Now, I don't know what she was babbling about there, but after watching the video, her fans flooded her comment section claiming that they saw something creepy in the background of the video.
I didn't see nothing, but what the hell?
If you guys see this video, take a look at how nice.
What on earth? I didn't even see that.
Some claimed it was a black-eyed kid watching them from the opposite side of the pool. Whatever it is,
How many
the figure
times has he
mysteriously
said that in this
disappears
video?
by the time the camera pans back to where it was standing. As for Milo LV, she says, quote, "Once I saw it, I was terrified. When I think about it now, I still feel a little creeped out."
You know what? Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Something in the road. For number 3, we again go back to the YouTube channel Fantastic Daily, whose creator, a self-proclaimed black-eyed kid investigator, had a strange recorded encounter
How many
on his
times
front
has he
porch.
said this in the video?
This next footage took place a week after the first video. The investigator said that after being more than a little freaked out by his first recording, he had stopped playing the audio tone that he had used in hopes of attracting the black-eyed kids to his home. But it might have been a little too late. One night, as he was driving along the secluded trail that leads to his home, he thought he saw someone walk across the road in front of his car. So, he stopped the vehicle and started filming with his cell phone.
Why would you get out?
Unfortunately, he didn't really catch anything on camera. At least that's what he thought. After returning to his home, he decided to check through the footage recorded on his phone. What he found chilled him to the core. Although it's hard to tell in the dark, it looks like someone walking along beside the road, hidden in the dark brush, and unnoticed as the man filmed.
That's a female.
I didn't see this when I was walking around out there.
Those are a
I
female.
mean, there's a noise that you can hear in the video coming from that direction, but I definitely didn't see anything.
Those are a female. Those are a female to me.
So is this one of the black-eyed children? Is it just someone out for a bizarre night stroll in the dark woods? Or is it all just a hoax? Because of the sheer volume of material on black-eyed kids on the Fantastic Daily channel, some believe it to be a hoax. Personally, I would recommend that you check it out for yourself and see what you think. The link to the channel is in the video description. Trail cam kids. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, black-eyed children are believed to inhabit unpopulated areas like lonesome roads and dense forests. So it's no surprise that many people have claimed to capture black-eyed kids on trail cams located deep in the woods.
There's so many black-eyed
Cameras are
kids
set
in
up
this
to
video.
trigger and snap
Seriously.
photos when there is any movement.
Seriously.
They're usually used to track wildlife in remote wooded areas.
No, they're
In this
dead.
particular shot, posted online, the trail cam seems to have spotted two
I'm not
deer.
really into that. I'm not really
But they were
into
not
that stuff.
alone. What looks to be a small girl in a white gown can be
What
seen in the
the
photo.
freak?
Many believe this photo to be a black-eyed child captured on camera. This is not the only time that a trail camera has allegedly captured a black-eyed child roaming alone through the woods.
That is creepy.
Black-eyed children, UK. The black-eyed child phenomenon is not only relegated to North America. There have been multiple sightings in England as well. In Yorkshire, England, we find another account of a black-eyed child. A woman named Hannah Butler took a picture of what she believes to be a black-eyed girl in Hesselforshire Woods. Hannah snapped this picture back in 2013. But she claims that to this day, she still has terrible nightmares where she is haunted by the black-eyed girl in the picture.
That's creepy, bro.
In the end, reports of the black-eyed children have been around since the early 90s and will probably continue for many years to come.
Oh my god.
So, do you believe in the mysterious black-eyed children? And if so, what do you believe they are? Ghosts, spirits, demons, or something else entirely?
They're nothing out of this
Or do you
world.
think that all of the reports are either hoaxes or simply the figment of overactive imaginations?
Jesus.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and be sure to click the notification icon so that you're always notified when a new video is posted.
Now we're gonna be watching another video. That was a whole bunch of black-eyed children. So we've seen that one on previous. We've seen that one on previous. Yeah, I'm watching it again. I'm watching a different one.
I'm gonna fucking put a shirt on.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
5 dogs that saw something their owners couldn't see. Something's in the kitchen. Kenny Brown put out food for his dog Lola on the kitchen floor,
Yeah, don't
just
say
like
it.
he did every night. This particular night, Lola was absolutely terrified of something in the kitchen, something that Kenny couldn't see.
Something really weird's happening. See? She wants to eat. Her food bowl is in there. She's too paranoid to go in there.
In the video, Lola can be seen approaching the doorway of the kitchen several times, but afraid to enter. Kenny is amused by the whole incident and even goes over to film inside the kitchen to show that there is absolutely nothing strange inside.
And then when I go in the kitchen, there's nothing there. So,
The way you
what's
said
the matter with
the way you said that.
At one point, the dog just seems to give up on her dinner, unwilling to face whatever is in the kitchen. She simply lays in her bed.
You watching this?
you not hungry? Is that ghost in this house freaking you out? See what you're looking at? You're afraid to look over there. That's weird.
Eventually, Lola builds up the nerve to quickly grab a bite of her food. But she then backs out as if frightened by something approaching her.
What the?
Eventually, Kenny concludes that the dog is just weird.
Oh, we have the weirdest dog in the world.
Keeping in mind that dogs can see ultraviolet light well beyond human vision, you have to wonder what Lola was so scared of in that kitchen. Tuning in. A YouTube user claimed that strange things were taking place in his home. He would hear odd sounds, bumps, and thuds at all hours of the day and night. Even more disturbing, he would often come home to find his attic door open and his 2 dogs acting strangely, both of them scared and avoiding certain rooms in the house. He decided to set up a camera to record his attic door for a few hours while he was out. He left an easy listening radio station playing in hopes that the music would soothe his 2 dogs while he was away. It didn't work.
He was brought home a grandson this year.
Oh. it seems weird. It seems like there's a face right there. What the frig?
Bro, I do see the face.
It seems like there's a face there, but I don't know if that's just a doll or something, or... Ugh, it sounds staticky.
Did you see the fucking paper towel float?
Yeah. The dog keeps looking at the dog keeps looking at it up top. Something's running upstairs. That's creepy.
Video uploader says that when he returned home, he found a picture that had fallen off the wall in another room, and his two dogs were once again acting very nervous.
What is it?
Dog compass. Scientific studies have shown that dogs can actually sense the Earth's magnetic field and use it to determine north, south, east, and west. This ability, called magnetoreception, is nothing new. It's the same sense that homing pigeons use to find their way home over long distances, but it wasn't known until recently that dogs also have this ability. However, dogs use this talent for a very different, very bizarre reason.
The dogs are very precisely orientated on the north-south axis while pooping, but only if the magnetic field is stable.
A 2-year study showed that dogs almost always choose to pee or poop when facing in a north or south orientation. They actually avoid urinating or defecating while standing in an east or west stance, as long as the Earth's magnetic field is calm and stable. This strange preference doesn't change with the position of the sun, the time of day, or from season to season. Dogs just always prefer to do their business while facing north or south, and no one knows why. Bossy, the ghost hunting dog. A woman in Brisbane, Australia claims that her home is haunted by a ghost that regularly causes strange noises and light orbs around her home. Perhaps even more shocking, she claims that her dog Bossy is tuned into the ghost and can detect its movements around the home. She says that Bossy is normally a very quiet and sedate dog, but when there's spiritual activity in the home, Bossy becomes very disturbed, growling and barking at something they can't see. The woman installed a CCTV camera in her bedroom to capture Bossy's reaction on camera. In this first clip, we see what some ghost hunters would call orbs appearing in the camera frame. Then, Bossy suddenly wakes from a deep sleep.
Huh.
She excitedly starts to growl and bark, waking her owner. Another night, and ghostly orbs appear in the camera frame again. Once again, Bossy wakes and begins to growl and bark, but this time at the bedroom closet. So, is Bossy actually seeing something, or is she just a hyperactive puppy with sleep issues? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Welcome home. Back in 1994, Pam Smart's dog JT would stay with her parents next door while Pam was away. Her parents soon began to notice that shortly before Pam would return home, JT would go and stand at the window as if waiting for her to arrive.
They noticed that he seemed to know when I was coming home. This happened whether it was in the morning or in the evening. It didn't seem to matter when I came home or how I came home. He always seemed to know.
Biologist Dr. Rupert Sheldrake asked Pam and her family for permission to set up a series of scientific tests to determine whether JT actually did somehow know when Pam was returning home.
It couldn't have been the routine. It couldn't have been hearing. So Rupert Sheldrake believed that because we'd ruled all these things out, that we were left then with JT picking up my thoughts and using some form of telepathy.
The idea of some sort of telepathy or psychic connection between dogs and humans seemed like a pretty far-fetched idea, but the test seemed to confirm it. In this test, 2 cameras were synced to the same time code. One camera was set up to monitor JT, and one camera followed Pam Smart. Neither Pam, the cameraman, nor anyone around JT knew when Pam would be returning home. But watch what happens at the exact time when Pam is told that they will be returning to the house.
I noticed there was a taxi. Knock on the door there. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
So, alright, go and get a taxi. Yeah.
JT heads straight for the window to await Pam's return. To make things even more difficult for little JT, Pam and her friend are told to return via a taxi, even though they left the house on foot. But the dog can't be fooled. He sits in the window waiting until Pam's taxi pulls up in front.
Good boy.
After over 100 tests, JT was 90% accurate in predicting when Pam Smart was returning home. The same experiment has been conducted many times with many different dogs and almost always has the same result. So, are dogs psychically connected with their owners? Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and also...
Well, that one was not very scary. This is going to be the last video for right now, and then I'll do some more later today. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave notifications down below. Goodbye.